what had happened. See what had happened was.
No, but I mean, either winner here, either team deserve gold. Australia's been impressive, but at the end of the day, the only undefeated team alongside Australia is right in front of them. It's Iran.
All right, here we go. It's the gold medal game 2024 from here in Singapore. Baseline drive to start things off. Rahimian. Blanchfield trying to respond. He's fouled on the shot. He'll shoot one. Blanchfield coming off an absolute, just torturous semifinal. Yes, I made that word up. I felt like that performance deserved a unique word. Torturous performance. 11 points.
It's English. It's a real word.
Oh, well.
So you're good.
I guess my vocabulary is more expansive than I thought. Thank you. Anyway, 11 points for Blanchfield in that semifinal win over Mongolia. Just one of the best shooting displays that you'll see. He's been incredible all tournament long for them. The leading scorer, the only returning member of last year's squad that finished with a silver medal. So a 1-1 contest. Flotation device activated.
And Hickey got his cookies stolen.
Iran, you can tell they are feeling it out of the gates here. Hickey, ISO, he's been unguardable in ISO so far, and even after the whistle, they defend him to the rim. Look at Rahimian moving past O'Donnell. He's going to have that advantage. If he can hit that floater consistently all game long, look out. Look out.
I mentioned the guard play, Kyle. Right here as well.
Lay some. He got laid and he got played. It's 2-2. Zahan. Tough tip there. But the resilience that this Iran team has shown has been impressive. It's been fun to watch. For Australia, it's been the dominance that's been impressive. He said, take the muscles elsewhere. Zahan using the quickness, the brains over brawn on that particular possession. As we stay locked up at 2-2, 8 seconds left on the shot clock as the 18-year-old O'Donnell starts the possession for the Aussies. Blanchfield, he will miss fire to the left. Davo hustles it down, but he stepped on the line.
There's one team that has played with as much passion and intensity as the Aussies in this tournament. It is Iran. Now, passion for passion. Strength for strength, skill for skill. Can Iran come up with the goal? Very tough.
It would be a Cinderella story.
For sure.
Blanchfield has cooled off a little bit since the semifinal, obviously. But once he finds his touch, look out. So Iran thanking their lucky stars that Blanchfield hasn't come into this game ablaze. Zahan defending Davey to start the possession. Donald dipping to the bucket, and there's a foul. That one called, I believe, on
my team.
Okay, yeah.
I got jump board. And good job keeping O'Donnell outside the paint.
Blanchfield got the step, he's got the length. Lay something.
Blanchfield can do it all.
Yeah, we tend to look at him as just a shooter, but he does do a good job getting to the rim as well. He's lengthy. Got a pretty quick first step for a dude that's 47. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that. I think he's actually like 30. Let me look at it. Let me just make sure.
He's 32, sir.
He's 32.
But the one thing that he can do as well is create for his teammates. And Hickey.
Shooters roll. Hickey gets it to go down. Look at the defense from Hickey.
The contest making double pump.
Stuck to him like a spray tan. Now Hickey gets to the baseline. Does not finish. He plays at a frenetic pace. Oh, take that mess somewhere else, but wait. Foul call, there was a lot of body on that. Hard to argue. That whistle, that's a good call. Davey not happy with it, but 5-2 is where it stands, and official Simpos get the players in line.
Yeah, she's warning Hickey for flopping on that last shot that he took on the baseline that had the shooter's touch and dropped in.
Rahimian misses the free throw, does track down the loose ball. Now he's making his move past O'Donnell, no choice for the big fella.
Tough matchup for the big man to stay in front.
See, in that type of a matchup, he's got to just give him some cushion to prevent being beat on the drive.
Right.
And just enough to where he can contest the shot if necessary. But if you get that close on the guard, it's good night. Uh-oh. Man, Rahimi. He's athletic for a big. Gave him the jab step. Does not make the bucket. Australia looking to add to this three-point lead. ISO game. Hickey turns around. No. Loose ball goes to Iran. Hickey called for the foul. That's the fourth on Australia. Each team with 4 fouls. But Iran still stuck at 2 points at the moment.
I like the sportsmanship displayed in this interaction between Hickey and Agajampur. It's a loyal combat.
Delir Tahan hands it off. Long range attempt misfired. And it will go over to Australia. Just saw the Australian women claim goal. The Aussies trying to pull off a rare double here at the Asia Cup 2024. Oh, the scoop deep there. That was filet from Hickey.
Very mignon, for sure. The touch off the glass. We're going to have the first TV timeout right under the 7-minute mark, and there's going to be a warning against Iran potentially for behavior. Referee doing a good job. Not punishing for a little bit of emotion. But you can't show too much, because in the end, you're not going to get too much leeway.
I thought for a second you were doing the Borat thing. He's not.
I see what you're saying.
You're gonna have to listen to that back. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I get a little childish sometimes in broadcast.
I just pictured what you said. And Blanchfield.
Oh, Blanchfield, count it. Bump and the bucket. And the Aussie gang are starting to feel themselves. It is a 5-point lead. It's not that it's such a big lead, but it's the fact that Iran have only been able to manage 2 points to this point. Can they keep the dream alive? Blanchfield's trying to make it a nightmare in the final. As his Australian quartet lead at 8-2. Delir Tahan between the legs of Blanchfield. There's a whistle underneath. That's the 5th foul on Australia, each team with a foul to give. They got gold on their mind like Magneto. Who's going to take it in the final 6:30?
Nice, getting open. His foot did not leave the ground.
Oh, it nearly hit the 2. Did not, though. Turn around. Devo lets it fly. All iron. And cleared from Team Iran. Another miss, and then a silly foul there. You don't need to pick that up in this situation.
Right.
Next defensive foul on Iran now, and Australia shooting free throws.
slowly but surely, Iran is tuning up its outside shooting, but better not wait too long, especially with this man.
Blanchfield fires it, misfires. Hickey tracks it down. Hickey, just doing him dirty.
Still, a little bit too low. That's going to be an open look.
Up fake, dropped off.
Hickey, he's so intimidating with his athletic ability that Raimian had the open lay, double guessed it, thought about it, didn't want to be on the highlight, and then he ended up dropping it. His teammate was in the paint for about 2 weeks.
And Iran just looked rattled. Here's Hickey, ISO, Hickey, Hezi. Oh, he missed it.
That's a travel.
Travel, wow.
It is.
Things are really coming unraveled for Iran in this championship game. They had played so well up to this point, and they aren't completely out of this game yet. Still 5:30 to play. With their body language, they're frustrated. They're making a lot of mistakes. And Australia, that's just fueling their attack. Blanchfield, Lukma, one hand. He'll miss it. Davey snags it. He muscles it up and in.
Too strong.
Rahimia runs into trouble. Davey locking in defensively. Turnaround two, no good. Davey all over the glass, collecting the rebounds. Blanchfield, off the front iron.
And one thing that we need to talk about, Kyle, is in our mouth, all we talk about is O'Donnell, Blanchfield, Hickey. But it is my job to show love to Davey, because Davey is doing all those little things that...
Doing the dirty work.
Oh, man, like defensively, contesting absolutely every movement, cutting passes, pushing away from the two-point line, offensive rebounds, screening, extra passing, everything that makes this team just stick. So it's important, because the main thing is in every team you got one of those.
The glue guy, you're right, and I agree. He's played a hell of a tournament, and it doesn't always have to be about points. I haven't looked at his rebounding numbers, but he's been outstanding on the glass. He's intense defensively every possession.
Yes.
And he's doing the things necessary to help his team win. 10-2 is where we're at. And we might need to issue an Amber Alert for Iran's offense. It's been missing for quite some time. It just drove by in a gray Honda heading east. I thought that was funny. Sometimes I just entertain myself, apparently. Security, please.
I don't give you any grief when you miss mine.
Get me an analyst.
I don't give you any
listening
grief
to my jokes, at least. Gee.
When you miss mine, I just let it slide.
It's all right. Remember, I'm used to talking to myself.
That's true.
All right.
But it's all love, man. It's all love.
Blanchfield, one-legged.
A lot of contact on that shot.
He's good, but is that good? O'Donnell. Uh-oh.
Right over the fingertips of Rahimi. Yes.
Lee. That sets up a nice smash. Rahimi. But it's 11-4. O'Donnell runs into traffic. That foul is on the floor. That is a 7th foul on Iran. So a couple of free throws coming up for the 18-year-old. I can call him a kid. I'm 40 now, so I can call him. For an 18-year-old kid playing at the Asia Cup, he's talking with the coaching staff earlier about him.
Has he ever shaved?
Probably not. His beard won't come in for another 5 or 6 years. His voice might even get a little deeper. But the coaching staff is impressed with him, and we've been talking about how good we think he can be.
And he already is.
Oh yeah, with that skill set and that size, now he might be in trouble. Delir Zahan, no, bruh.
And he showed us the outside touch, the little fadeaways, little mid-range, and the seal position. You got to get out the paint, though.
Let Davey get a shot. Why not? He's got a banking account, apparently. He cashes in from deep. It's 15-4. The lead is swelling like a pregnant belly. Meantime, Agahajanpour does make it a 15-6 game, but things are looking bleak for Iran.
Try to sneak it between the legs of O'Donnell.
TV timeout. 3:16 left. It looks like a runaway. And coincidentally, or ironically, the flex cam is up here in the arena. Australia flexing their muscle in this matchup.
For sure, yeah. It's just a little bit too much to chew for Iran. We talked about this Australia team. Could have been hoping for a stronger battle. You got to give credit to the Aussie defense. And also, at the end of the day, Kyle, they've had, I'm talking about Iran now, they've had a few opportunities to knock down some two-pointers, and basketball comes down to a very simple aspect. Can you knock it down? Can you make shots? Can you capitalize on those opportunities?
Edgefield still trying to get after it. Packed his lunch, have a nice day. Hickey. Oh, Hickey. That would have been a top fiver right there. Get that man the ball again. Bledgefield. (15-6). Just trying to sort out what was going on there with the call here.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think it's the technical foul issued on Iran. I'm not sure if that was for behavior or what. I think behavior. In any case, Davo misses the free throw. Was the 8th defensive foul on Iran anyway, so 2 free throws upcoming. I think the frustration caused them to get a little bit too mouthy with the officials and got hit with the technical. I can imagine it would be a frustrating game for Iran because I'm sure they felt like the team of destiny.
Or maybe they were just he was just shooting the first free throw because he had a pair and everybody was kind of going to drink and stay behind. I'm not sure because he only shot 1 free throw, right? If it would have been the 15th foul, he would have had to shoot 2, but he only shot 2.
We'll check the tape.
Yeah, we'll check the tape. +10.
Desperation heat. 2:30 to play here in the gold medal game. Australia had been in control from the start. So they pick up another foul, but not many worries for the Aussies at this point. They have a 10-point lead with 2:24 to go. That is a problem that cannot be solved for Iran. They won't have enough possessions. Actually, okay, there's a warning. Yeah, there's a warning. So it wasn't a behavior technical. You're right.
It happens sometimes.
Occasionally. Guess if I have to admit it, I was wrong, okay?
No, you're not wrong. It was very confusing. No one went to the rebound.
Yeah, I was.
It's not your fault.
Anyway, O'Donnell. This game is going off the rails as the broadcast has. 17-6. It is not close.
Not even a little bit.
Like you and your in-laws.
Most in-laws.
Most in-laws. I'm keeping the bars coming. At least another 2 minutes worth. 18-6. 155. Now it's time to just start chunking the deuces, firing them up. Buck 48. We're moving closer and closer to the gold. Australia 3 points away.
So if you're in the huddle for Australia at this very moment, you're talking about staying focused, finishing the game the right way, not playing around or starting to get pretty. You just want to have that gold medal around your neck, and the quickest way to go about it is to finish the way you've started.
Get 21.
Get 21. Don't get pretty.
That's the name of the game. Rahimian, long range. The stroke was broke. He's able to convert on the inside. This is just a matter of time now. Blanchfield, he will drive. He is packed. Could be a free throw shooting contest the rest of the way. They've been hacking like cyber criminals. 10 fouls on Iran, 7 on Australia. We knew it would be a physical game. I don't know if we thought it'd be this physical. Blanchfield, after missing the first, he'll get another attempt, but not only that, possession as well. The double penalty. Oh, there's the second one. It goes down. So a little bit of an anticlimactic. What in the world are you doing, Angelo? You can't see?
Oh, yes, I can, but my man Aniol just hooked me
that
up.
is the way you end it.
I told you, Aniol, to put the glasses on me a little bit earlier.
The kill shot coming from Todd Blanchfield, returning from last year's silver medal team. He one-ups himself. Gold this year for Australia. Congratulations to them as Australia pulls off a rare double. The women take gold and the men take gold. Here's another look at your final shot. I don't care what the stock market says. Australia sets the gold standard today. And they do it here in Singapore with incredible performances from their men and women's teams. Iran will take a silver medal, a historic medal for Iran. So don't sleep on that. Silver for Iran, their first one ever. But it's the Aussies golden again.